Got the diapers, pretzels, chips, and dip for the game.
Good man. Pull up a seat and get comfortable. The game just started. And if you want, there are a couple sandwiches and sodas in the fridge.
Thanks, Holden, but, if I take off now, I can be back after halftime. I'm not really in the mood to watch the game.
You worried about Lucy?
Obvious?
Yeah, but you know what? You're not going to be able to do a heck of a lot for her right now, so why don't you just hang out with me and watch the game together? It'll take your mind off things. You'll be better off for it. She'll be better off for it.
I don't know, man.
Come on. How often do we get to hang out together? How often do we get to pig out together? Hardly ever, right?
I'll be back by halftime, and I'll grab a pizza on the way home.
All right. Do what you have to do. Make it a deep dish from Rudy's, all right? And give Lucy our love.
Will do. See you later, Holden.
Hi, Aaron.
Hey, Holden? Think you better come here a minute.
Who's at the door? Al. Is there a problem?
No, I just wanted to talk to you both, if you got a minute.
Should I call my lawyer?
Is this visit official or unofficial?
Actually, it's both.
No, Mom, in a few short years, you won't be able to control where I live anymore.
Well, in the meantime, you need to be with your mother.
I'm with my father.
Don't get me started, please.
You trust grandmother at least,
Well,
right?
you know what? Your grandmother's a very busy woman, and she can't look after you 24 hours a day. I know she has a very capable staff, but you can be spoiled just as easily in Montega. Don't you remember what it's like there this time of year? There's no snow, there's no sleet.
Right, I can hang by the pool in the ocean I can't swim in.
Lucy, there's a lot of other things to do there.
Like what? Look at the horses I can't ride.
Lucy, listen, this leg paralysis is a very temporary thing. Come on.
No one's given me a guarantee on that. Can you, Mom? No. No, because the truth is, no one knows when I'll be able to walk again or if I'll even get my memory back. So while I'm waiting to find out, can I at least stay where I'm happy?
Can't you be happy in Montega?
My home is here now. Everyone I love except for you is here. This is where I want to stay. If I can't have my legs, will you at least let me have something I can call a life?
Hello, beautiful.
Hi. Where are we?
Memorial Hospital, Oakdale, Illinois, America, planet Earth, and the Milky Way, and who knows what else.
Hospital?
Your operation went smoothly, and the doctors say you're going to be fine. Hey, come on. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Huh? You can let it go. It's okay. I'm right here. You can let it go. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not going anywhere. I'm right here. Yeah.
Thanks a million for doing this. I could lose my job letting you inside now that the penthouse has been sold.
I know, and I appreciate this. I really do. I was just sitting there making my coffee, and I thought, closet safe. I can't believe I packed up the whole apartment, and I forgot the closet safe. I mean, I have so many important papers in there I can't even tell you.
Good thing the new owner hasn't moved in.
I know, and with the way that he was rushing the closing, you would think he would have moved in by now.
Except he's a she.
Thanks. I'll be in and out, nobody get hurt. Jake. It almost feels like we were never even here. It almost feels like it was all a dream.
You got a minute?
Yeah. Come on in. Jack's out for a walk.
Good. Because I don't know how much longer I can keep this secret. And this is all day, every day. It's like this weight on my chest and it just keeps getting heavier.
I know exactly how you feel.
You tell a lie, you think it's gonna be over, but it just leads to the next. And pretty soon you have opened up a whole new can of worms.
I know. But you don't have to worry anymore.
You're telling Jack the truth?
No. Not exactly, no.
I'm still worrying here.
Craig has taken care of the situation.
This is not easing my mind.
Craig told Rosanna that he was the man I was with that night at Monte Carlo.
Craig took a bullet for me?
Actually, the bullet had my name written all over it.
But it's just a new lie, Carly. It's a temporary fix and a weak one at that.
But Molly will never know the truth. And that's what matters.
Yeah, but what's keeping Rosanna from spilling the beans to Jack?
Spilling the beans about what?
Hey, what's up, Jack?
What's going on? Who's spilling beans and why?
I was just telling Mike about Rosanna's hysterectomy.
Yeah, big shock that was.
Yeah, and how she finally told me when she didn't even tell Craig, and how she was about to tell you, wasn't she, that night at Al's when you met her there with Parker?
You know what I'll never figure out? You can't stand a woman, yet you talk about her every chance you get.
I was just thinking you would explain why she was so unreasonable at JJ's christening.
That's right, JJ's christening.
How's my little godson? Something I said?
No.
It's okay, Mike. Look, I'm sorry. You won't be able to be JJ's godfather anymore.
Why not? Would you guys get a look at my Sunday school record? I mean, I can explain that.
Jack Jr. may not be my son.
You can't be serious. That kid's a spitting image of you.
I'll let Carly fill you in on the details.
Hey, John called. He's waiting for us at the hospital.
All right, I'll get them all changed and then we can get going.
Okay.
I don't believe this.
Neither could Jack. But with Julia, anything's possible. And when John said that she might have stolen a baby and tried to pass him off as Jack's, it sounded a lot like her to me. So we're gonna do the DNA test over again. Although we pretty much know how it's gonna turn out.
Man, I feel like the biggest jerk in the world. Here I am crying to you, and Jack's about to lose his kid. I don't know how he's holding up the way he is. I'm telling you, if this ever happened to me again, I would be finished. Done.
You scared me to death.
You scared me. I mean, key in the door and footsteps in what's supposed to be an empty apartment. What are you doing here?
I'm actually not supposed to be here. But I left some things in the closet safe. It'll just take a minute.
Oh, take your time.
Wait a minute. What are you doing here?
I'm waiting for the furniture to arrive and for the locksmith
Don't
and for the...
tell me, Emma, you sold the farm to live high above Oakdale?
Oh, good Lord, no. No, I'm not. I'm getting things nice, make sure everything arrives safely, and I'm going to unpack a little bit and make it nice for when she gets home from the hospital.
She who? Who's the new owner, Emma?
It's Rosanna.
Rosanna? Rosanna bought my penthouse?
You better.
Sorry, I never knew I had so many tears in me. It must be the effect of the anesthesia.
Don't ever apologize for being human. Huh? Oh, Emma dropped something off for you in the surgery. Prezi.
Oh, right. I asked her to get me something. I hate these hospital gowns. They're so embarrassing. I needed something with a little more style, right? Oh, my God. It's flannel. I told her anything but flannel.
Well, the flannel's soft and warm. I like it. At least it'll keep you warm till I can. Anyway, Bub, you'd make burlap look good.
And look at you. You're almost at home in a hospital room.
Yeah, well, I'm getting used to them, I guess.
Yes, how is Lucy?
Well, the swelling around the spinal cord is greater than they realize, so the paralysis is going to take a little longer to dissipate, and Lucy gets a wheelchair to go along with her amnesia.
Oh.
No, it's temporary, but try telling that to a teenage girl.
Right. I'm so sorry. You know, she's, this is gonna get better sooner than she thinks. She's a very tough girl, just like her pop.
I think things will get better for both.
Oh, please, I'm fine. I'm fine already. I mean, it's not the end of the world, not being able to have children, right? I mean, goodness, the world is overpopulated as it is. I have my health, I have my career, I have the future to look forward to, and, you know, who needs children? Right?
Lucy, can I be a part of your life? That big house is so empty without you, and I miss you, and I worry about you.
No, Mom. But if you're so worried about me, why don't you come and visit more often? See what my life is really like. You're only here when there's a crisis.
Because there's always crisis. Lucy, the thought of leaving here without you scares me. It breaks my heart. I miss you, baby.
I miss you too. But I'm not a baby anymore.
You will always be my baby. But I do realize that you have grown up a lot while you've been away. And I know that your friends are very important to you right now. But... Hey, Liz, ready to go to physical therapy? They're ready for you. Well, you should go. Because the sooner you get started, the sooner you can get out of here.
Right. And the only reason you want me to get out of here is so you can drag me back to Montega.
Lucy, that is not true.
We can forget it. Because I'm not going anywhere no matter what you say.
Hey, who's winning?
We just started.
Al, you said this was an official visit.
Well, it's actually just a formality, but I wanted to tell you myself. I'm dropping all charges against you and Allison and Lucy.
So we're free and clear?
Yeah. I only wish I could have done it sooner. And that concludes the official part of my visit.
What about the unofficial part?
I wanted to say I'm sorry. I want to apologize to your entire family, Holden, for the hell that I put you guys through the last few months. I really had no excuse. I was just so damn worried about Will that I couldn't even begin to think that he had anything to do with starting that fire. It just seemed impossible to me.
We all knew that. Everyone did.
Well, I just hope that someday you can you can forgive me for everything that I've done.
We're just glad everything turned out all right.
Almost everything.
I tried to drop by and see Lucy. They're still limiting her visitors, but I have been keeping tabs on her. You'll give her my best. Oh, and Holden, I want to make up to you whatever I owe you for that barn.
No, Hal. Don't worry about it. Just let the lawyers take care of it, okay?
You're a good man, Holden. If there's anything that I can do, anything I can do to make all this stuff up to you, you'll let me know.
That's Natalie. I'll be right back.
Thanks. You know, there's something else I wanted to say to you, Aaron. You are the closest thing to a hero this town has seen in a very long time. Running into that barn, pull out Luke and pull out Will. And I robbed you of that. I'm gonna see what I can do about turning that around.
Thanks, Hal. But I never really cared about being a hero. All I wanted was to stay here in Oakdale with Lucy.
Do you really think that I just want you to go to physical therapy so I can get you all shaped up to ship you back to Montega? Don't you know how much I love you? All I want is for you to be healthy and strong again.
I don't know what to think. I don't even know who I am anymore. Everyone's been treating me like this baby who can't even walk. Like I don't know what I want. But all I know is I want to stay here, so stop pushing me.
I'm sorry, I thought you were ready to go to PT. It's not so bad.
Allison, dear, could I have a moment alone with my granddaughter, please?
Knock yourself out. I'll just be waiting outside.
I'll check in on you later, Luce.
Thanks. Well, would you like to tell me what's going on? What's this all about?
Mom can't wait for me to start physical therapy because that means she can take me back to Montega sooner.
That's absolutely ridiculous, Lucy. The physical therapy has been prescribed by your doctor, and your mother wants you to get better, faster, as do we all. All right, dear? The big question around here, the jackpot question is, do you want to get better?
Of course I do.
All right, then, stop all this crying and get to it.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, that's the first sensible thing that's come out of your mouth, darling. I'm sick of these tears, personally. Okay, I'm sick of them. I'm sick of them. Your mom loves you, darling. She loves you, and she's afraid of losing you. That's what moms feel all the time. And inside, she's feeling that she's all torn up.
I'm torn up, too. And she could never lose me. I love her too much.
I know that. I know it, so what's the problem?
I think she feels like I'm choosing Daddy over her. Which I'm not. It's Montega I don't want to go back to. I was so sheltered there, and nothing felt real. I just want to figure out my life. What's the crime in that?
My darling, I hated Montega. There's no crime. No crime at all.
Just so hard seeing her struggle like that. I just want to run in there and grab her and hold her and tell her how much I love her and that everything's going to be okay.
I know. But this is something that Lucy has to do on her own. It's her body, her will to overcome this setback that's being tested. But you're right, as a parent, it's hard to watch. And I'm sure you could use some extra support right about now.
That's not going to happen. I'm practically falling apart, and Lucy's falling apart, and I don't even know where her father is.
Excuse me.
Excuse me? But I thought I overheard you mention Lucy's dad. I know where he is.
You do?
Yes, he's with Rosanna Cabot.
Really? And where would that be?
Well, I saw him earlier in the hallway, but I'm guessing that he was waiting for her for after surgery.
Surgery? Well, what's she having surgery for?
Miss Cabot's medical information is confidential.
All I was saying was that she's in the hospital. On the 5th floor.
Thank you.
You have a right to every emotion that you're feeling. But if you expect me to sit here and pity you because you can't have a baby, then you're barking up the wrong guy, my friend. You are a beautiful human being. You're Cabot Motors. You're brilliant. You're successful. You're gorgeous, and no surgery is going to take that away. You are and you will be just as vibrant and insufferable as you've always been.
I just didn't think I was going to feel so empty inside.
I can't imagine what that feeling is like. I have no idea.
Oh, you lost Bryant. You must know what it feels like to hurt inside. Like feeling like your heart's gonna break. Like you just can't think about your dreams because you know that they're not gonna happen. Right?
No.
So how did you find a way to go on afterwards?
Well, I had people in my life that I could love. I had Lucy to keep me from sinking into despair. And I had Katie to try and steer out of trouble. And there was the endless struggle with my big sister to keep from putting me behind bars. They all kept me real, kind of.
Right. You had family. That's good. Family's good.
You have me, Rosanna. You have me. Will you excuse me? I'll be right back. Sarah?
Did you catch up with Sierra?
No.
How does she know that I'm here?
Well, not from me. She probably sent out a search party.
I hope everything's all right with Lucy. Maybe you should go check up on her.
Are you trying to get rid of me?
Never. I'm just tired. I can hardly keep my eyes open, and I don't want you watching me while I sleep.
I've done that before.
Would you please leave?
Sometimes I wear little funny hats. Once I read you the sports page.
Don't.
Huh?
Don't.
Okay.
It hurts to make me laugh.
I shall. I shall return. All right? And when I come back, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to stare at you and listen to you snore. And there is nothing you can do about it. You got me?
I'm beginning to.
Well, at least now that Rosanna thinks I slept with Craig, she'll shut up about you.
Come on, Carly. Rosanna can't be too overjoyed about you and Craig either.
Well, you don't have to worry about that. She's already retaliated. Monte Carlo is a thing of the past.
I'm sorry, Carly. All that work. Did you tell Jack?
No. No, and he can't find out until I can come up with some excuse for why my career suddenly evaporated. And he knows about the Carly clause, so it's tricky.
Knows about the what?
There was a stipulation in my contract with Craig that said that Monte Carlo will be dissolved if he and I ever fraternized.
So if Jack finds out that Rosanna took away the company from you, he's gonna assume something happened between you and Craig.
I hate myself. Telling more and more lies every time I turn around.
You're preaching to the choir on that one. When Molly looks at me, I feel like she sees right through me.
Molly's been asking questions.
Last night, she was asking questions about us.
Why?
She picked up on a certain closeness between us. I mean, she was embarrassed, but she had some jealous moments.
Jealous? Really?
Yeah, I mean, she knows about her past. You know, she thinks about that, and it makes her wonder. But then she felt bad for bringing it up, blamed herself for not trusting me enough.
I'll talk to Molly. You don't have to lie to her anymore. I'll do that.
We're all set. Let's get this test over with.
Okay, let me get my stuff.
I'll meet you in the car.
All right.
Good seeing you again, Mike.
You take care, Jack.
That man deserves so much more than this. This chapter has got to be over. For Jack, and for Molly, for all of us.
Out of the thousands of residences here in Oakdale, why did Rosanna have to buy this apartment?
I suppose because it's centrally located. I mean, the view is beautiful, and I guess she just got tired of living out of a suitcase in a hotel
Forgive me
room.
if I find that difficult to believe.
Why are you so upset about this?
Why? Emma, from the moment she came into town, she has been hovering, buzzing around in people's business. I mean, particularly in my love life.
She and Mike were friends a long time ago.
Time ago. He can barely stand the sight of her now. So what, she responds to that by suddenly deciding that she should move into my place? There's something wrong with this picture.
When you put this apartment on the market, you didn't stipulate who could buy it and who couldn't. Now, trust me, Rosanna has more to contend with right now than plotting to take over your life.
She really has you fooled, doesn't she? Look, Emma, I know you see a different view of her, and I respect that. But I know a whole different side of Rosanna. A side that has gone out of her way to hurt me. So I'm sorry. But cutting her some slack is not an option.
Oh, I was wondering when you were going to rematerialize, darling. Miss Lucy is preparing herself for her first physical therapy session.
Oh, good. So then you talk to her. That's great, because I haven't been having much luck.
Yeah. Insight, darling. She is just as worried about you as you are about her. Yeah, she said that you think that she's choosing her father over you.
What else did she say?
Well, most importantly, she wants to think about what she's going to do with the rest of her life. And this is serious, and she wants to do it from here. And just an aside, apparently Aaron Snyder he's pivotal in the retrieval of her memory.
No, Craig is behind that little stunt. No, he doesn't really think that Aaron is the key to anything. He's just using him to get Lucy to stay here.
Well, honey, if you think that, take off the velvet gloves, for heaven's sake. We can get lawyers. Come on.
No lawyers, no legal battles that would destroy our relationship.
Oh, our relationship? Which one? The one with your daughter or the one with your ex? Come on, Sierra.
You know, I'm gonna go on the terrace and get some fresh air and sunshine.
Okay. Well, all ready? All ready for the first session?
Hey, you off to physical therapy? Listen, no speeding, slow down at intersections, and I will be here when you get back. I love you.
Love you too, Daddy.
You're good. She's gonna be fine. Come back by and talk to you later.
Thank you very much. What? What have I done now?
What? Come on. Bloody mess around here. The little girl's crying all the time. Sierra's heartbroken. I don't know what you've done. Why don't you just tell me?
It's too hard. It's no use.
You'll get the hang of it. Let's take a break and try again in 5. Want some water?
Thanks.
Beautiful girl. What do you see? You know what I see? I see my inspiration. Even when you were first starting to crawl, any obstacle that life threw in your way, you found a way to overcome it. And I am here because of you. I am alive because of you. You are the only thing that kept me going when Bryant died. You made me be strong, and you made me see that I had so many other things to live for. You did all that. You are so brave, and you're so resilient. And I know that you're going to get through this. And if I didn't believe that with my entire heart and soul, I would lie down on this floor right now and I would never be able to get up. But I know that you are going to walk again. And so does your dad and your grandma and your aunt and your cousins. You have so much life to live and so many things that you need to do. And if you don't believe that right now, I'll believe it for you until you're ready. Because I don't know what I would do if I didn't have you.
Mom, I love you so much.
I love you too. Stop.
I'm so sorry for everything I said before. I didn't mean any of it.
You do not need to apologize. I think we understand each other. Stop. Love you.
So, now I have power over minds. And where was this power when Lucy decided she no longer wanted to live under my roof and instead went running off with Aaron Snyder?
Now, something is making this child cling to Oakdale as if it was the last safe place on earth.
Me?
Oh. This is a divided child, Craig. You know, divided. She needs to be integrated. She needs to be whole, and she's not. And a bird told me that you are behind it.
Well, dear, you better get your hearing aid checked because you're hearing birds and imagining things and...
Oh, sure, I'm imagining Lucy's tears.
If Lucy is crying, it's because Sierra won't let her decide how to lead her own life.
Okay. And Sierra is heartbroken. Why? Because,
I have no idea what's on Sierra's mind these days.
Well, if it really matters to you, why don't you ask me yourself?
Happy New Year!
CBS Daytime wishes you a very happy New Year.
Yeah, baby. Happy 2003. That's amazing.
Happy New Year. From the young
and the restless,
the bold
and the beautiful. As the world turns. From guiding light.
So, from our family to yours.
Happy New Year.
2003.
Carly? Jack? How you doing? Been better?
Yeah. JJ? How's that temperature? How'd you do the other night when you got him home?
We gave him some cool baths. Followed the doctor's orders.
He looks just as happy and as healthy as ever. I'll take his temperature one more time before I take the sample for the test. Jack, I'm sorry about this, because I know how much this child means to you.
I can't ignore the fact that if this baby isn't Julia's, there are parents out there who feel a million times worse than I do right now, John. I got Margot searching the missing persons database just to be on the safe side.
Good.
Well, whenever you're ready. Thanks, John.
Are you ready, Jack?
For the test, maybe. For the outcome. No, Carly, I was thinking, if the test shows that this baby is Julia's, but they can't find the father, JJ could wind up in the system for years. And I was thinking maybe we could start talking about adopting him.
We can talk about it, Jack. No matter what happens from now on, we have to do what's best for this baby.
On the way. Hey, JJ. Just like before, buddy. This isn't gonna hurt a bit.
Hey, knock, knock. They told me at the front desk I could find you here. Sorry to bust up the party. Have you, started the test yet?
No, we haven't.
What is it?
She's saying we don't need to do the paternity test. She found JJ's parents.
Would you mind giving me a minute alone with Craig?
Oh, honey, be my guest. Oh, honey.
So what did you hear outside Rosanna's room?
I really don't want to talk about your relationship. This is about why you think so little of me. And your refusal to acknowledge that all I want is what's best for Lucy.
Why I think so little of you? You think the only reason she would want to stay is because I brainwashed her?
I think that you would do anything that you could to keep her from coming home with
She
me.
has a home here, too.
Oh, right, yeah. I forgot that. Nice, cozy little hotel suite there at the Lakeview Towers.
Actually, you know, I have an agent looking for a decent house as we speak. And yes, I will do what is necessary to keep Lucy here in Oakdale. What's wrong with that? She's my daughter. I love her.
It's all I have. Can't you leave me with something?
This isn't a competition.
Everything is a competition with you. I refuse to give up my daughter, too.
Two? No, you're not talking about Brian here, are you? And you're not talking about a competition between you and me. You're talking about Rosanna? Are you jealous of my relationship with Rosanna?
You hang out right here, and Dan will be with you in a few, okay? Oh, not too shabby, Liz. My arms kill.
Yeah, mine did too at first. You'll get used to it.
Washington University? It sounds so familiar.
That's my alma mater. It's a beautiful campus.
You know what? She's got serious issues to deal with right now. She can't waste her time dealing with you.
How could you do that to me? You? Yeah, you. It's all about you, isn't it?
Where's Washington University? That patient was an hour early for his appointment. No, not the patient. Like, where's the campus?
Seattle?
No. St. Louis. Washington University's in St. Louis, and that's where we had a big fight, you and me.